have just couple more seconds before the official starting of the class. If you want to grab a block or a blanket to give you some support this morning, go ahead and do so. And we'll start on the back. As usual, give yourself, a moment or two to stretch the body. Good morning stretch. Take all the wiggles out. And then bring the feet on the floor, about hip width apart. Again, find a comfortable setting here. We'll warm up the spine with cat and cow bridges, and we'll move on from there. So, as always, make sure your neck is long, that you're holding that neutral arch in the lower back. There's a good foundation here, feet grounded down. Hands can be reached alongside the body. You can extend the arms over the heart. So find your space here, your place. Take a deep breath in. On the exhalation, imprint the lower back down to the floor and start to peel your hips. Lower back, middle back, upper back. Breath in, exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Again. Articulate the spine as much as you're able. Notice what parts are a little bit more easy to move, where it's easier to separate the vertebrae, and what parts of the spine are maybe stiffer, maybe more fused. Eventually one day maybe you will be able to separate all the parts of the spine, all the vertebrae. A couple more times here on your own. Breathe naturally, so no forcing of the breath at any time of the practice. And one more time. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Bring both knees into the chest for them. A nice hug. And we'll come from here into Baddha Konasana. So sole of the feet together as much as you're able. It may be just the inner edges. Maybe some of you can bring the whole bottom of the foot against the other one. Again, don't force anything. Make sure the sacrum is still resting on the ground. And if this is completely not working for you, separate the feet, but keep the knees a little bit wider this morning. We're working on that external rotation. Take a breath in and take a breath out. From here, release the left leg long on the floor. Point the toes up toward the ceiling. Bring the right knee to the chest. Give it a nice squeeze. And then bring the sole of the right foot towards the inner left thigh. And find your triples here on the spine. So the theme of this practice today is tree, and we'll practice the triples in different ways. Try not to lose the forest. So you still want to connect to your breath, you still want to connect to your body. What we do here is moving meditation, so keep that in mind. From here, slide the right hand toward the right knee and reach the left hand more towards the right, so you're getting a nice stretch on the left side body. Again, no forcing. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Inhale, recenter shoulders in line with the hips, and then take the right leg and cross it over to the left for a spinal twist. Breathe in and breathe it out. Recenter again. Reach the right leg long on the floor. Bring the left knee to the chest. Just a quick hug here. Find that mountain position on your right leg, and then place the inner left foot to the sole of the left foot to the inner right thigh, and reach the hands over the head. Send the breath from the tip of the fingers all the way to the right heel. Trying to keep the ribs in, and again slide the left hand toward the left knee and bring the right hand and the head a little bit more to the left to open to the right side body. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Next inhalation, find that shoulder to hip alignment, and then take the left knee over to the right into the spinal stretch. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, center. Bring the left knee back to the chest. Bring the right knee to the chest. Again, one more hug, and then reach for the back of your thighs. And come into a seated position, into Baddha Konasana again. So you can see some of the triples here. Keep the legs or the heels away from the torso, from the hips. Again, sole of the feet can be together, or you can open it. And if this is not working, sit in a simple cross-legged position. Breath in here, and then take a gentle fold again. It's early in the practice, just starting to open the body. Relax the shoulders, relax your face here. Try and send the breath to the back of the body for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. behind, over your head and then behind your back. And lift the heart, draw the shoulders back. Maybe lift the gaze up again. Gentle back extension, opening the front of the body. For 3, 2, and 1. Release into tabletop. Spread the fingers wide. Place the knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders. Press the ground away from you. Draw the shoulders back. Start to fire the core. And find your cat and cows. So a good place to bring together movement and breath. Notice the difference between moving through cat and cows when you're on your back and here. We'll meet again in the neutral spine position. So from here, pivot the right shin out to the right, and then bring the left hip over the right one. Seal the bottom of the left foot to the ground. Make sure you're shifting weight to the right hand. Extend the left hand first toward the ceiling and then over the head again. Open the side body. Let the head be heavy. Maybe turn the gaze up if it's working for you. Otherwise, you can look down or look straight forward. For 3, for 2, and for 1. So readjust the supporting hand as you're bringing the left hand up toward the ceiling. You want to have the shoulders one on top of the other. And lift the left leg off the ground, creating that long line, heel, hip, shoulder, head. Engage the core, that will help you to hold strong. Okay. And then bend the left knee, reach the left hand to catch the foot. Again, be gentle here as you kicking the left foot into the left hand for 3, 2, and 1. Release the foot, release the left hand back to the floor, unpivot the right shin, and then take your left leg over to the left, tuck the right toes under, and lower the hips back towards the right hip. Reach the hands forward. You can come to your forearms. You can keep the arms active. For 3, 2, and 1. Next inhalation will bring you back to center, to neutral, and we'll take it to the other side. So again, always start from that strong foundation, working the core, the arms, and then pivot the left shin out to the left. Extend the right leg and bring the right hip over the left one. Seal the bottom of the right foot to the floor. Right hand first over the left one and then reach it over the head. And hold for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, return the right hand toward the ceiling. Again, readjust. Maybe you need to walk the left hand forward a little bit. As you're bringing the weight there, you want to have the shoulders one on top of the other, just like in side plank pose. And then bend the right knee and take the foot in the hand. Looking down, looking up. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, release. Right hand back to the floor and pivot the left shin. Reach the right leg out to the right. Tuck the left toes under and shift the hips back. Continue to engage the right leg muscles so you are giving the knee the support it needs. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift up, find tabletop. And from here we'll step back into high plank pose. So again, no change in the shoulders, they're still over the wrists. You're firing the core, you're lengthening the spine. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, exhale, hinge the hips back, downward facing dog. Pedal bicycles the legs here. And then come into a hold. Check your hands. Make sure they are about shoulder width apart. Look back at your feet. Make sure they are about hip width apart. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift the heels, right forward, high plank. And then roll to the left for side plank. You can stack the feet. You can stagger. You can bring one leg behind or in front, whatever works for you to hold strong side plank for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, high plank, and right away we'll take it to the other side. Holding here. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, exhale, high plank, drop the knees down and lower your chest to the floor. Bring the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, press the top of the feet down, scoop the belly button up and in, and rise up, head and heart. Cobra. Breathe in and release down. And one more time. Reach the knuckle fingers towards the heels, lifting head and heart. And touch it down. Bring the hands to mid-ribs and press yourself up to up dog, or keep the knees on the floor for the cobra. Inhale and exhale. One more breath in, exhale, touch the knees down. Shift the hips all the way back to your heels, child's pose. Melt the heart toward the ground. Gentle pressure of the forehead against the floor. Maybe even rub it a little bit. Remind you of that spot between your eyebrows where your third eye is. Your next inhalation, find your way back to the downward facing dog. Yeah, just pause here for a moment. Re-establish the down dog. Take a walk to the top of the mat. Holding the feet under the hips, so some space between them. Head heavy, Uttanasana, forward fold. Again here you can rest your chest on your thighs, but keep your belly button off the thigh. You still want to work the core to engage it. Rock weight forward and back. And come into a hold, come into stillness. On your next inhalation, lift halfway, lengthen the spine. On the exhalation, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward, fold. And one more. Inhale, press the feet. Exhale, bow. Prime the feet in the ground and roll yourself up. Reaching the hands over the head. Lift the heart. And then bring the palms together. Rest your pearl on your heart center. Close your eyes. Bring your chin slightly toward the chest. And set an intention for your practice. And maybe for this practice, remind yourself to stay connected to your roots, to your breath. We cannot grow tall without having strong roots, without being connected. Place your intention on your heart with a breath in and a breath out. Release the hands. Keep the eyes closed for a moment. Again, use your internal eyes, internal vision to feel your own roots, the feet in the ground, the body, and the top of your head. Then open the eyes, step the feet together. We'll take 2 sets of sun salutation. You can modify it as much as you want, as much as you need. Reach the hands overhead, lift your heart, and then fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Step or jump the feet back from high plank, lower to low plank. Knees can always touch down. Up dog or cobra. And then hinge your hips back to down dog. We're holding here for 3, for 2, for 1. Bend the knees, look forward again, either walk or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift, halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Roll yourself up, stacking the joints one on top of the other, reaching the hands overhead, and then palms together on the heart center, mountain pose. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bow. Again, walk or jump back. Use the other leg if you're stepping back. From high to low. From upper dog to downer dog. Hold here and breathe. For 3. For 2. For 1. Bend the knees, look between your thumbs, and arrive to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Root to rise. Hands to heart. Samastitihi, mountain pose. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the hands overhead. Utkatasana, first pose. Hug the inner thighs together. Try to lower your seat a little bit more without collapsing the chest. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Exhale, press the ground away. Extend the legs and come onto the tip of your toes for pine tree balance pose. And relax the shoulders. Find a focal point. We're holding here for 3, 2, 1. Breath in. Exhale, touch the heels down, bend the knees, find your fears, and then refold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, walk or jump up, high to low, up dog, downward facing dog. From your down dog, walk your hands back. One handprint at a time. To find forward fold at the back of the mat. Toe heel the feet together. And then bend the knees and find Utkatasana again. Straighten the legs. Release the hands, bring them to the hips. Shift the weight to the right leg and peel the left heel off the ground. Then turn the left knee out so we are in a baby tree or rooted tree. Reach the hands overhead. And then bend the knees, find Utkatasana here. So make sure the right knee is pointing straight forward and the left knee is in line with the left foot. Take a breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Utkatasana is more challenging than it looks because you have to work the balance here. And then add a twist over to the left. Hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, center, extend the legs, and touch large mountain. Other side. Start by shifting the weight to your left foot, peeling the right heel off the ground, and then turn the knee out to the right. Reach the hands overhead and find fierce pose here, Utkatasana. Take a breath in, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, rise up. Exhale, take your twist to the right. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, center everything. Touch the foot down. Bring the hands back to the heart. Inhale, find your pine tree pose again. Come high on your heels. And hold for 3, 2, and 1. Stay up on the heels. Bring the hands to heart center and squat yourself down. Pointing the knees out. Hold 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees together. Walk the feet forward. Downward facing dog. Stretch the body. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, bring the foot through to lunge. Breath in, lengthen the spine. Exhale, extend the front knee. Inhale, bend into the right knee. Exhale, arms back like airplane wings. Inhale, sweep down, forward and up. Balancing warrior or crescent lunge. And we're holding for 3, for 2, for 1. Breath in, exhale, warrior 2. Stack the shoulders over the hips. Left foot is still to the ground. Right knee is in line with the middle of the foot. For 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, extend the right leg. Turn the toes towards the long edge of the mat. And bring the hands to heart center. Just pause here for a moment. Bring the hands to your hips. Okay. Now bend into the right knee and try to balance on the left foot. So you can drag the foot on the floor, or maybe you can bring the foot off the floor. Okay. Hold here to balance for a moment, and then find the expression of the tree pose. Again, always an option to modify by placing the toes on the ground. You can keep the foot on the shin or bring it up to the hip or to the upper thigh. Okay. You want to keep the hips open. Again, that right knee will turn to the right, left knee stays straight, hands to the heart. You can reach the hands overhead. Maybe just keep them on your hips. Or if you want to take a variation here to the side stretch we did earlier on the back, maybe close your eyes, maybe take a twist. Again, tree pose is considered as a beginner pose until we bring the variations in, and then it becomes very challenging. We're holding here for another 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands behind your back, interlace the fingers, look over your right shoulder, and then reach the right leg towards the top of the mat. Square the hips, find your pyramid pose. Inhale, draw the shoulders back, lift the heart, and then hinge over that right leg. Again, keeping that long spine, head to tail, for 3, 2, and 1. Take a breath in. Exhale, release the fingers down, fold over the right shin. Articulate the spine, 3, 2, and 1. Shift more weight to the right leg, lift the left leg behind you, step it back, and take a flow here. Again, remember, always an option to stay in the downward facing dog. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step the foot through to lunge. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, extend the left leg. Inhale, bend into the knee. Aeroplane arms behind you. Inhale, sweep, balancing warrior or crescent. And you're holding for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, breath. Exhale, warrior 2. Arranging the body. Strong warrior, fierce warrior for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, extend the left leg, turn the toes towards the long edge of the mat. And then hands to heart center, hands to hips. This time, bending to the left knee. Again, either drag the left leg toward the right one or try to hop it to find balance here. Always okay to take an extra step or try it again until you're able to do it. Okay? And then find your tree again. Remember, you don't have to bring the heel all the way to the groin. Avoid the knee area. You don't want to put pressure on the knee. And be okay to lose the balance here. Try again. This is a practice. We're holding, again, any variation, side extension, some sort of a twist. Maybe try to close the eyes, reach the hands over the head. So be playful. For 3, 2, and 1. Interlace the hands behind your back. Look over your left shoulder and send the left leg toward the top of the mat. Turn the hips toward the top of the mat. Roll the shoulders back, lift the heart, and hinge. Pyramid pose. Sithering the hips, so left hip pulling back, reaching back, right hip reaching forward. And you're holding for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, breath. Exhale, fold. Release the hands down. Let the head be heavy. 3, 2, and 1. Shift the weight to the hands, to the left foot. Step the right leg long behind you. And take another flow or skip it. Or meet back in down dog. Breathe it in. And breathe out. Inhale forward, high plank. Slowly lower yourself to the ground. Bring the hands one on top of the other. Press the top of the right foot to the ground and then bend the left knee to find a tree pose here on the belly or half frog. And this is a very relaxing, a very therapeutic pose. So you don't have to bring the sole of the foot towards the right thigh. You can keep a lot of distance there. Feel your breath, how it's moving in and moving out. Again, the gentle pressure of your third eye against your palms will send waves of relaxation through the whole body. Take one more breath in and one more breath out. And bring the hands to about shoulder height. Okay. Press the palms down and gently press yourself up into that variation of cobra position. Give support to your back by engaging the core muscles. Hold here for 3, for 2, and 1. Take a breath in, exhale, a slow mindful release to the ground. Restack the hands, extend your left leg, press the top of the left foot on the floor and bend the right knee to find a tree position on the belly. Never push yourself into your practice. Let the practice come to you. Adjust it to your body. And again, bring the hands about shoulder height, maybe even a little bit higher. And lift the chest off the floor. Breathe to the front of the body. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, exhale, lower yourself down. Extend the right leg next to the left, and then lift yourself up. Cross your ankles behind you and come to the seat. Reaching the legs forward. We'll take one more Baddha Konasana here, so sole of the feet together, and maybe now you can bring the heels a little bit closer to the groin. Maybe you can use your elbows to press the knees down as you forward. You can walk the hands forward. You can take a yogi toe lock here, take the bottom of the feet for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, sit straight and tall. Support yourself with your hand behind the back. Close the left knee over the right one. Look over your left shoulder. And then reopen those butterfly wings. Recenter the chest and close the right knee over the left one. Return to the center. Extend the legs long on the floor and release your spine on the ground for Shavasana. Let the practice go. Let go of control. You don't need to deal with balance, to resist gravity. Let the body be completely supported by the earth. Where you can surrender. Invite a deeper breath in and a deeper breath out. And send fresh energy, fresh oxygen to the body, bringing some movement to fingers and toes. And bend the knees, bring them to the chest. And maybe come back to where we started the practice with the sole of the feet together in that Baddha Konasana pose on the spine. Notice the change, notice a shift. And hug the knees together to each other and roll to the right side to come to a comfortable seat. Touching the palms together in front of the heart center. Feel the body, feel the breath, feel the connection. Bring your prayer to your forehead center and back to heart center. And please join me as we bow forward and we say to each other, Namaste. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your day.